it's Janet. Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 286. That was fun. So if you're new to my channel, this is a channel about cross stitch. I hope you stick around. Please subscribe, comment, and do all the YouTube things. If you're a returning friend, thank you for stopping by again this week. I hope you liked that little intro. You know that it's not anything that you normally get around here, but the grands were here and I was like, we're gonna try this. It was wild, it was crazy. Stick around to the end. You're gonna see a blooper because we recorded it twice and I was like, I don't know which one to use. I did the first take for my intro, but the second one's too cute not to share with you also. So stick around to the end if you want to see that also. All right, so an update for this week. We're just basically going to get into stitching. It has been a very busy week, a tiring week, but I've been getting the things done. But there's nothing that was like, I feel like I was just like doing the grind. So I don't know. If you are new to this channel, I have a description box below, and that is where I randomly grab, I have a link for a Happy Mail, and that's where I grab random addresses that I send out Happy Mail for. I'm umming all over the place, all over myself right now. I have had a thing on my personal life with the United States Postal Service, aka the Indianapolis Distribution Center. So I did send out the winners from last week, all but one. I'm still looking for Maddie Reitman, I think that's how it's said. I'm putting her name here, so please reach out to me. If your packages go through Indianapolis, it could take a hot minute, so just be patient. They're on their way. If you never receive them, let me know and I will send you out something else. But I've had a package that's been down there since the 9th, and it just keeps getting rescanned. This evidently has been in the news. It's under investigation, but like we're at the mercy of using the United States Postal Service, so there's that. So I don't know. Yeah, there's just that. Okay. So that's my spiel on that. They're also in my description box below. You'll find other friends or that have online businesses and whatnot, whether it's t-shirts or ONSs or bag makers or whatnot. So you'll find all that in my description box below. If you see my tripod moving a little bit, that's because my cat has decided it wants to like use it as a rubbing post. But all right, other than that, something else that I love to do on this channel is my featured friends section. So I literally only have, after this one, I feel like 3 more. So send in at janetjabber@gmail.com anything that you're interested in sharing, whether it's a fully finished or a finished for now or whatever, just get your shares in here. So this one is a finish from Sabra, I think that's how you pronounce your name, and I am so excited to share this. So popping a picture in here of her giraffe. She did this, she stitched this. It's called Standing Tall from the Cross Stitch magazine in August of 2023. She stitched it on 20 count 1/1. Took her about a month to stitch. She stitched it for her best friend's birthday, and she said that she loved it. What an amazing gift to give to a best friend. A stitch piece is always something very special. So thank you so much for sharing that. That brought me, my mama loved giraffes, so I loved seeing that. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have to see about finding that piece. I could see that hanging on here at my house. So I'm holding onto this tripod because this cat. All right, confession time. I don't know when I made this mistake on my Queen of Freedom. I noticed in a picture, it just didn't look right. And that's all I could tell you. It just didn't look right. And then all of a sudden, I went to go start filling in some more stitching on it. And I was like, I looked a little deeper. And you know, some of those patterns to where like, there's a bazillion different symbols out there that can be used, but they'll use like basically the symbol was this instead of this. And there was a little over, I didn't count them, but I do know that it was 1,000-ish stitches that I had to rip out. I put in 415 and it was supposed to be like 451. I don't know, something like that. But here is a picture of what it was looked like in the pink. You'll see 415 is a light gray. That all had to be ripped out. And so a bunch of backward stitching on my Queen of Freedom. That is fine. I would rather it be right than wrong because it's going to get fixed. So if you noticed in the picture, the pink circle was in this area. Basically, it's 3 shades. It goes dark, medium, and then light. So I will get that put back in. I would love to tell you I'll have that fixed before I come back at you. I don't know. We'll see what the blessings of a retreat give me, but I'm also not going to fret about it. You know that my goal for this piece is to have it finished before I retire, which according to the calendar is still like 130-ish some days. I usually stitch on that every single day, 100 stitches a day. Of course, that quote of like 9,000 and some stitches that I think I still have to go on it. Some of that is beading. It'll get done. I'm not really worried about it. Yeah. So that was a little bummer. I discovered it right before, I think I discovered it on Friday, and then I had to work Saturday, and I literally just unpicked is what I did. And I focused on unpicking because I knew that I just needed to like do one of those, like rip the band-aids off and get it done, and then let myself move forward on stitching. So I did take all the stitches out. I did not move forward back onto it. I needed to rip the stitches out, put it down, and then I'll re-enter this week with it and go from there. But what I am super close on, and I feel very positive with myself that I will have this finished before the new season, is my sampler season for winter. And this is by Blue Ridge. I did not bring the pattern up here. Blue Ridge. I've been saying it in every one of my videos. Sorry. EJ and Athena are both stitching this, and I'm super close. I'm like 700 some stitches. I tested out. So I've got to finish off the word winter here and put the alphabet in here, and then this is done. So this should have no problem being done before Thursday. So that'll be fun to show you. And then I will be on Thursday starting in on spring, that as a new start for the first day of spring. I am super excited to share this with you. Maps of Hakron Hollow for the month of March has been my monthly focus stitch. And it's kind of slow going because I am pulling things around. If you've been here, I've been talking about this. So this is what it's supposed to look like. I'm chopping it off here. The hawk is what I love the most. And then I'm like bringing elements in that I super love and that fit within the parameters of what I want it to be. And this is where I'm at, right? Let's see, do I have it upside down? Right here. So since I've seen you last, I finished the rock pile here, and I knew that I wanted the lighthouse to be the end over here. So I put the lighthouse here, and a lot of you weighed in that I definitely should put that border up. So I did put the lighthouse in, so now we can get a clear distinct of what real estate I'm gonna be working to pull stuff over. And I love that, and I love seeing it on here. Wow, what a difference that makes versus like it in your hand. That lighthouse has been beautiful to build. I was like building it to see how tall it was gonna be and go from there. She's a beauty. This is a beautiful piece. I just didn't want, I've done this to other pieces before too, to where I've like shrunk it over. So that's where I'm at on that piece. Another piece that I touch every single month is Ink Circles Dog's Declaration. I know I didn't get the chart out of the bag, but this is what it looks like. Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Squirrels, which I walk my dogs every single day for the most part. My Gabby girl, she loves every bit of those squirrels. She's totally interested in them when we get out. This is, sometimes I find a color and that's the stitching I get in. I try to put in like 300 stitches a month, and it's just to move it forward. I don't have like goals to get this accomplished right now. So what I stitched this month for the 300 was, I forget what, like roasted coffee was the color of the thread. So it's a variegated one. So this little acorn here, that top of that one there, those little guys there, that one there, that little guy there, and it just started here. So there's like a vase like thingy that's like going here. So that got me my 300 for this month, and I put it away. This is on a 40 count, so it's going to be a substantial piece, and it's going to take a while, and that's fine, but I just want to keep touching it so it keeps moving forward. The next piece I started on my husband and my anniversary. He tells me it's like our dating anniversary, and he told me I was supposed to forget that a long time ago, but I can't. It was like my first date, and it's such a good story to tell our first date. Humorous, but it's 100% him, of like who he is as a character, and our first date of the age we were and whatnot. It was fun. So Still the One. This was in the Just Cross Stitch magazine, winter 2024. Kind of cool. I'm from Indiana, so the dyers are from Indiana and the designer of this pattern are from Indiana. So it was kind of like just all encompassing, and it was meant to be. So basically I build a house. Last time I came to you, I had the roof, and this time I put the house together. I still need to put windows and doors on that house, but I got that done. And I'm gonna keep plugging away at that one. And the next thing that I stitched on, I had mentioned to you that I was going to work on Nora Corbett's reindeer. I call them the reindeer, even though they're belovingly called Christmas Eve couriers. That's probably why I call them the reindeer, because I can't say that word correctly. But this is Dasher, and I am my sister's idea of putting like 3, 3, and 3. So this is the first of my 3. This is a piece of fabric. It was a base dye of a blue, and then like I over dyed it with another blue. So this is like what it'll look like in all, because I over dyed it. But basically I got the border done of all the water lilies. The beading's not done. And then I started on the hind leg of the little guy, and that's what I got done on him. Again, I try to work on that one. I want to try to work on him every single month. I do not always accomplish that. Hey, Ollie, I got one more piece. Ollie, I need this little piece right here. I had a new start because every month I start my Country Cottage Needleworks March Mini Village. So the next mini village that comes out, I work on starting that. Again, as a reminder, I'm only doing half of it. Every other month I do the opposite half. So that's just what I'm choosing to do. Oh, Ollie, big boy. And I got a pretty good start on it, actually. I did a tree, a roof, windows, and doors. I'm so funny that I don't do the same things every time. So we'll plug along on that one. I usually finish those in the month. And that's it as far as my stitching goes. I got a lot of packing to do. So the Afghan, and my only day off this week was Sunday. So therefore, Sunday stitching got kind of messed up, but I'm still on target. I'm still doing great for my butterfly Afghan, so I don't see that being a problem. The next thing that I have to share is a thank you card, and it's fun getting them. So what a beautiful little card, and what a pop of spring and joy. So thank you very much for that, Mary. I appreciate that, and that's what I got in regards to that. I mentioned that I have an upcoming retreat, so this is a long and glorious retreat that I've been going to for a very long time, called the Hoosier Stitchers Retreat. It'll be very different this time, but things change and evolve over time, so it'll be a little bit of a different crowd this time, but still some of the good old faithfuls, and that'll be fun to catch up with people that haven't seen them for a while. A lot of us have like been together for so long. We've seen through storytelling and whatnot of our families grow. They've been there through the passing of my parents, the birth of my child, like it's a lot. So it's good to be with those people and just catch up, usually once a year or, whatnot. So that'll be good. I get to see Candy this week. I'm super excited about that also. And then as far as stitching plans, I don't know, because I'm going to be like off the cuff for the first couple of days this week. And then I really haven't wrapped my brain completely around what I'm going to take on retreat to stitch, because it can go one or two ways. You'll either get a lot of stitching done or not. So yeah, there's that. Other than that, that's what I got for you. I got personal life though, so like if you want to stick around for that, I have a little bit of fun stuff to tell you. I have some cute little pictures of the grandkids outside. Actually, what I have is, stop, rewind. What I have is, because the kids have an outdoor area, I think I have a picture of that now. They've been playing so much outdoors because the weather is so good here. They literally just like crash. It causes crazy out of nowhere naps. And that there was this one time they were literally in matching pajamas and crashed in the same position. It was so cute. My daughter sent me those pictures when I was at work. Another time I was literally talking to her on the phone and they were having their afternoon snack of apples, and Lizzie like turned around to like clean the dishes or something like that, get water out of the fridge or something, and she turns back around and Henry's still smiling away eating his happy, and Ozzy is like cute as can be, zonked out eating her apple. Lizzie like literally stuck her finger in and sweeped her mouth to make sure there was nothing in there, and she was passed out. So that was so cute. I've had to do, not had to, but they're spending so much time outside. I've done a couple drive-bys to give them kisses on my way to work, and they're kind of getting used to that, which is good, because we went for a while where if I was to do a drive-by, it would upset them. So that's kind of good to teach them it's okay for me just to do a drive-by, give them a hug and kiss, and go on about getting to work, because I've had to do, not had to, but there's been times where I've done porch drop-offs for them for like things that like they need, or something would be delivered here or whatnot. So that's kind of cute. One thing I did do this week that's not grandkid related was I had a quilting day with my sister and making new friends at these quilting retreats, having a great time. And I'm going to show you how far I got on a quilt top that I have. I keep calling it my friend's quilt. I bought this fabric when I went on my friend's New York trip. So that is coming along. So I have like to finish off the border that's there, and then 2 more borders around, and then the top is done. So exciting in regards to that. And that's it. That's it. This week, it's basically, like I said, packing and preparing and getting off to a cross stitching retreat. That's just in Southern Indiana. It's just a little one. There's literally, the capacity is 24 people. It is in an old youth group. It's not old, like it's a church youth group. It's a church youth group facility. The building of that we go to, like it's all there. Like there's like a hallway we can go down to and we sleep. There's a kitchen. There's a main area that we, like half of it we have that we set tables up that we can eat on. The other half of it we set up at our stitching area. So like we don't have to leave that building. I usually get out and take walks around the grounds just to stretch your legs and do the whatnots, but that's pretty much it. I'm rambling because I don't want to let you go. I've had a great time visiting with you, great time catching up. Thank you for all your comments and all your loves. I hope you enjoyed the pictures of my grandkids, the intros with my grandkids, this blooper right here, and so stick around for that. But if not, please keep stitching, enjoy life, and I hope you have so much fun. I love you so much. Bye. Hi, Flosstube, it's Janet. It's Janet with Janet Jabber. We're coming at you with episode 286.